Hi there, my name is Lesego and I'm very excited to be here with you. Today I'm going to share with you a very interesting story about a man in the Bible called Job. So this week I've been reading the book in the Bible that's known as the Book of Job. It's a very beautiful book. You should read it. It's one of the shortest books in the Bible, similar to the Book of Esther. In fact, they're close to each other. There's the Book of Esther, and then after Book of Esther is the Book of Job, and then after the Book of Job is the Psalms. So I was reading the Book of Job this week because it's not my first time reading it. I love going back to it because it's a very important story that as a believer who lives in this world, you need to know it. You need to remind yourself of that book most of the time because it's a book that is really pragmatic to our day-to-day lives as individuals, as people, and as believers. So in this book it talks about how this man Job was a man who was really after God's heart. He was a very man full of integrity. He did everything right. He loved the Lord, and most importantly, he was wealthy. He was blessed. People respected him in his community. But then there came a time when this man was tried. The Lord allowed Satan to try Job because Satan doubted that Job loved God just for the sake of loving God. He told God that no, this Job doesn't just love you. He loves you because he has everything. You have given him all these things. But if you take them away, maybe that's when you see whether he loves you or not. And then God told Satan, okay, do what you gotta do, but don't touch Job. So Satan went on to inflicted this pain on Job by first killing his children, and then secondly he lost his wealth, and then his wife changed, switched up on him, and his friends now, everyone was just against him. His servants, his workers were against him. Everyone changed. So this is a really beautiful book because it shows how life is like. When that thing hits the fan, when the thing hits the fan, most of the time in most situations in the real world, your people will leave you, your friends will leave you, your closest people that you thought you trusted, some people that you even helped in life, they will switch up on you, they will show you flames, they will not be there to support you when you need them the most. So that's basically what Job was going through. This man was being tried. He was going through a trial after another, a trial after another. So I could relate to Job's situation because I personally have experienced things like that where nothing really makes sense in your life, where things just fall apart. And from the story of Job, you should learn that um, this story teaches about how God works. Sometimes God can seem to be silent, like in Job's situation where he would do a spleen to God. He was asking God, where are you, God? I'm going in this pain. What did I do? What is it that's going on? Why don't I just die? And he had these people around him who, instead of consoling him, they were making him to feel even more miserable. The people he called his friends. So this story of Job tells us exactly what's happening in the real world. We will be having people when things are going well in our life. Everyone wants to be a part of your life when things are going well. Everyone wants to be around you when things are going well. But people don't like hardships. When now the thing hits the fan and then you tell people let's stick together. People never want to be around other people, or people's real character is revealed when you are in problems, or when you have troubles in your life, or when things are not are not things are not going well in your life. That's when you see people's real colors, because people are generally like that. People most of the time are fair weather friends. They depend on whether things are good. If things are good, they'll stick around, but when things are bad, people will leave. That's why you even saw even the woman he married, the woman he had children with, left him, was not listening to him, was forsaking him. So this story of Job just teaches us that in life, sometimes when God is about to take you to a new place, to a new dimension, you have to go through the season where you are being broken, the season where things are falling apart, the season where people are leaving your life. a season where even the people you loved so much, they betray you. It's part of that journey. And immediately after you go through everything that you need to go through, that's when now God will bring all these blessings, because he has showed you people. Sometimes when things are going well, you don't know people's character. You don't know you just don't know people, because everything is going well. You have money, you have this, you have that, but it's in trials where people's true colors will come out and you get to see them for who they truly are. So that's basically what happened with Job. I think God was revealing to him the people he had around, to a point where everyone thought that he was finished. And it's at that moment when people think that it's finished with you that God will intervene and he will show them that he is God. So he did that with Job. People thought that Job was finished, he was sick, he was thin, he lost his wealth, he lost his children, he lost his wife, and then God came through for him. He opened doors that people never imagined. God restored his wealth. He gave him 10 times the wealth that he had before things fell apart. He gave him a new wife he married, and then gave them children who were more beautiful than the ones that he lost. He blessed him tenfold. So sometimes when you go through hardships, when you think that things are not making sense in your life, think about the story of Job. Go and read the story of Job, because sometimes a lot of believers like complaining about situations that come in their lives. They don't understand that sometimes those situations, they come for a reason. They serve a big purpose in your life, because there's something just behind that storm. There's a huge silver lining that lies behind those clouds. So anytime you feel like you have big problems, go and read the book of Job. It will show you that no, you don't have problems. Okay, yeah, so that's pretty much it from me. Thank you for your time.